Hi guys, so the Gillette Proglide Shield sits between a Gillette Proglide and a Gillette Skin Guard. The Proglide Shield came a year after the Gillette Proglide in 2015. The Shield and the Proglide and the Sensitive share a lot of similarities, and the main difference that the Shield has over the Proglide is the additional lubrication strip. In this review we'll do the usual, take a look at the features and design. I'll do a quick shave, then I'll give you some feedback about what I think about this razor. Quick intro, my name's Jason and I run the website shavingadvisor.com, and I review many men's razors and grooming products, and one of the things that I review a lot of is these cartridge razors, and I have a campaign when I'm trying to find the best cartridge razor out of the many that I can get reviewed. So as for the cost, I won't go into the cost of a starter kit and the handle, because that's not the main cost of it. What we're interested in really is the cost of what the recurring blade refills. Now the blades on these is the same price as what they are in the US for the Proglide, which is $20 US. However, in the UK the Proglide blades are £16 and the Gillette Proglide Shield are £18.50. So there's a little bit of difference in the UK. I don't know why that is, but there's a little bit of difference in the UK, but that's according to the Gillette website. It has a similar handle to the Proglide with plenty of grip on the sides and rubberized at the top and rubberized at the bottom. It also has this flex ball head, which is supposedly help with when you shave along the various contours. And it has a lubrication strip at the top, and it also has a lubrication strip at the bottom, which the standard Proglide does not have. Here's a microfin strip that pulls the skin taut before the blades cut the hair. There's also a micro comb, supposedly guides the hairs before the blades cut the hair. Now this is the Proglide on the right. The Shield on the left here just has this extra lubrication section, but the microfin strip is slightly smaller, and the Proglide has extra rubberized section rather than this lubrication section. Now if you look at the Skin Guard, these look very similar. Skin Guards on the right, they look very similar. They are the same actually. The outer section of the cartridge is the same. But with these two razors, the difference is the blades. That the Proglide Shield is a 5-blade razor, where the Gillette Skin Guard is a 2-blade razor, and it has other components within there. These blades are all interchangeable, so I can take off the Gillette Shield and I can put a Gillette Proglide blade on, or I can even decide to have a Gillette Skin Guard blade on. They're all interchangeable. It also has what every Gillette razor has now, which is this extra blade on the top for trimming the sideburns and under the nose area. With mine I got this extra stand with it, which I find is very useful. I wish they would all come with them. That's very handy to have. Keep the blade off any surfaces. Let's head to the bathroom for a shave. All right, let's get this shave. I've got about 3 days to grow, so that's plenty ready for a shave. I'm going to be using this American Crew precision shave gel. I've used it once before, but I'm going to give it a few goes before I do a review on this. Let's get some water on the face and get the blades wet. That'll do. Let's get some of this American Crew on. Get it massaged into the whiskers. Let's do the first pass. That's the first pass done. That was very comfortable. That was very comfortable shave, first pass. It still needs another pass, of course, but first pass, pretty good. Add a wee bit more gel and a wee bit more water. Second pass, and the cheeks are going to go sideways. This is my style. This is how I do it. This is how I shave and roll. Top tip: learn your growth pattern of the way your hair grows. You'll make shaving much more easy on yourself. On the neck, I'll be coming upwards. Second pass done. Okay. I don't need any more gel on that, and I'm just going to clean up. I'm just going to do the third pass, which is mostly cleaning up. On this pass on my cheeks, I go directly up against the grain. Now, people with sensitive skin, you won't want to be going against the grain in that way. My skin is fine for it. People with very sensitive skin have to avoid that and shave more with the grain. There's no wrong way or right way, it just depends on your skin. Now, because the hair on my neck grows that way and that way against the grain, it's me shaving that way, not directly up. So to clean up patches, I go across here like so. Again, if you've got sensitive skin, don't do that type of thing if you want to avoid irritation. Right, we're done. Okay, job done. Okay, job done. That was a pretty quick shave and very comfortable. Yeah, very pro glide, just with added comfort. And obviously added lubrication. With that lubrication strip, I think does make a difference. Job done. So the shave's done, and what's the verdict? I think this extra lubrication strip most definitely makes the shave more comfortable, and slightly more comfortable than the Gillette Proglide. I think it's a decent razor for people who have slightly sensitive skin, maybe people with normal to slightly sensitive skin. If your skin's very sensitive, I'd probably go with the Gillette Skin Guard, or at least try the Gillette Skin Guard, because that's definitely more protective when you're using it to prevent irritation. Now, Gillette brings out so many razors, it kind of gets all a bit the same, doesn't it, from the Gillette Fusion 5 to the Proglide Shield. There's a lot of similarities, and I think really you've just got to try them out, try one day, and you might find them very similar, or you might find one in the Proglide or the Fusion 5, you might go, no, that's the one that suits me, and just go with that. The good thing is, because they're interchangeable, the handles with the blades, you can try any one of them out and just go with which one works for you. Some people might not find any difference between these razors, and what I would do then is just go for the blades at the cheapest, which would probably be the Fusion 5, or any of these any of these might have an offer on where 8 blades or 10 or 12 blades are on offer, and just purchase them and use it with whichever one of the handles that you have. Now, I know the Proglide and the Proglide Shield has this flex ball. However, I don't know if that's a bit gimmicky. I've mentioned it with other reviews that I've done, but I just wonder if this is gimmicky, because I don't ever see it moving along the contours, on the contours of the skin while I'm using it. I don't really see that. As always, there'll be plenty of links in the descriptions for further information and other videos that I've done, and you might want to check them out. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you want to stay up to date with the latest reviews that are coming out, and you'll get a notification.